We're going to start by drawing a big circle at the bottom of our paper for our first pumpkin. Next, I'm going to draw the stem at the top by drawing a little square or rectangle. Then I'm going to draw a straight line down from my paper, a straight line down the middle of my pumpkin. The curves can be a little tricky, so I covered up half my pumpkin. I can see that it curves to the right. So I'm going to go along the same curve as it does on the side and start at the very top and go to the bottom. Now it's time to do the other side. So if I look, I cover up half my pumpkin. I can see it curves the other way. And I'm going to do the top all the way down to the bottom. My line goes from the top to the bottom. Next, I'm going to do the pumpkin behind the one that's in the front. So I start almost like making a big ear for my pumpkin. I start at the top and I draw a curve down to the bottom and then I add a stem. Just like before, I'm going to draw a line going all the way down, a straight line. Then I'm going to use my curved line, so my line's going to curve the same direction as it does on the side to the right. And then I'm going to do the curved line on the left, making sure the line goes from the top of the pumpkin to the bottom. This time I have to jump over that front pumpkin. See how I drew the line to the front and jumped, and then finish the line at the bottom of the pumpkin. One more time, we're going to draw a big pumpkin on the left side, almost like a big ear behind that pumpkin that's in the front. And we're going to do the same directions over again. Now it's time to color with our oil pastels. So I'm going to get an orange oil pastel, and notice how I'm coloring on the outside of that shape. So I'm following the lines that I already made, and I'm following the outside of that shape, and then I'm going to leave a little spot blank in the middle of that shape, and I'll show you why. We're going to add yellow into the middle of that shape so that it can add a little highlight and make it look more like a real pumpkin. The cool thing about oil pastels is that we can blend with them. So they're a little bit nicer than crayons, right? We can blend with the oil pastels. You can use the orange and the yellow to blend it out. Let's watch that one more time. So again, I'm using my orange to go around the outside of that shape. And then I'm going to go in with yellow in the very middle to add a highlight. And you can use that yellow to blend out. You can put one on top of the other, overlap the yellow and the orange to blend it out. Not have to do this, but I'm going to do the opposite, so it means the other way on this pumpkin. So I'm doing the outside yellow, and I'm going to do the inside with orange and blend it out to see what that looks like. Again, you do not have to do this. All of your pumpkins can look the same that I just did, but if you want to switch it up, you can try the opposite and do a yellow pumpkin with an orange inside. Here you see me adding a few details, so I'm adding brown to the stems of my pumpkin, and I'm gonna add some curly lines to make the vines of my pumpkins, because in pumpkin patches, pumpkins actually grow on vines.